What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Don Jaye. Now, today we're joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Callie.
All right, Callie. Why she will flake on you? All right. What are some reasons women flake on men romantically?
One, because we just don't feel like it. That's the big one.
That's the big one.
That's the big one.
Okay.
Two, you might have said something or did something
that
we're not fucking with, and we're just like, nah.
Okay.
Three.
I think you're missing a big one, but go ahead.
Another one is someone else. You know, that was a
better option. That's the one
another option. A higher option.
So that is not number one?
Not for me, because, you know, I want to respect people and their time and everything like that.
Okay.
And it's like, but at the same time, I'm over here flaking and shit, so how much time do I respect of yours?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And last one, I would say, like, an emergency. Like, you gotta give it up for emergencies.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump into videos. Yeah, exactly. Put those in quotation marks, because a lot of those be coming up.
What it do? It's your boy Steph. So I got a guy who sent in a video request, so we're gonna dive into this video. Hey Steph, my name is Bruno. I first want to thank you for all the content you made. He says he's 19, he is a virgin, he has only kissed women, but never been in a woman before. So despite that, I'm looking good.
Oh, you a virgin for real.
Okay, so it's usually not very hard to get female numbers, okay? But the problem comes when either I go on the first date with them and they lose interest, or sometimes when I try to set up a following date, they don't show up, right? I have been dealing with a lot of flakes, and it's really getting on my nerves, okay? So you're new to this, for one, right? For two, you're new to this, so you're new to this times two.
He's from Baltimore.
Say what?
He's from Baltimore.
Who?
Or two.
Okay, what advice would you give the guy that sent that message? Before he jumps in his fight.
Tell him, I would definitely tell him, don't be, a lot of men are persistent. They can be very persistent. Don't be persistent.
Okay, you said don't be persistent.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she says no once, okay, maybe, you know, we can
Mm-hmm.
She says no again, drop it, leave it, because she would have been say yes.
Okay.
Two, unfortunately, there's not much that you can do if a woman flakes on you.
Got you, yeah.
Because that is a choice of her own.
Yeah. No, I disagree.
No, yeah?
No, because you could obviously make yourself better to where they're not gonna flake on you. Like, I doubt women will be fucking flaking on Drake or Justin Bieber.
I'm not flaking on Drake.
Exactly my point. So get your body better, get your status better, get your money better, so where it gets to a level where motherfuckers are not flaking on you.
Right, and maybe like your the women that you're choosing, you know, choose someone with the same likes as you know, or don't like shoot your shot for fucking 12 when, you know, they're gonna be like,
Okay, yeah.
To all the guys that's going through this right now, man, yeah, there's nothing you can do to prevent flakes. Flakes are a part of the game. And I'll just tell you this, right? If a woman is really into you, fellas, she's going to do whatever it takes to reciprocate the energy that you want, right? She's going to do whatever it takes to reciprocate the energy that you want. Like, if you met a chick on Tuesday and you tell her, hey, let's meet up for Friday, you come to my place so we can go to a park or something, you know, hang out and talk, get to know each other better. And she said, oh, I'm down. Like, I'm down. Like, if she says those words, hey, I'm down, that means she's ready to go. Right? That means she's ready to go. I set up something with a chick that fast. That fast, fellas. And she said, oh, yeah, I'm down. I definitely love to hang with you and get to know you. And she going on the Patreon, right? But that's just what it is. That fast. There was no... See, these are the indicators you're going to get when a woman is not trying to reciprocate the energy that you want. She's not trying...
Okay, before he jumps into his deeper definition, do you have the hierarchy of men for like the men that's like 100% down if they ask you, you ready to go, versus we'll see type of thing?
For me, I don't know. I'm a little difficult.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like, it don't matter who you are. If I don't want to do something, I'm not. Even if you're hot or you got money and all that shit. Like, but I guess it's like if I'm comfortable with you, that's number one. Like, that's like the top of the hierarchy. Like, if I'm comfortable with you, and then I'll link with you. But if I'm not, then we're gonna see.
Okay, so for you personally, you want to have some comfortability before you link up with a person.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Trying to follow through the things that you want to follow through her with. She's going to make it hard for you. She's going to make it tough for you. I'll see about it. Maybe we'll see what happens. Those 3 words, bro, those words are basically no, no, and no. Those 3 words are basically shower me with attention, shower me with attention, shower me with attention. Those 3 words are I'm not interested, I'm not interested, I'm not interested, but just stay around and I might choose you. I'm good, G. I'm not sticking around. I'm not a deck in the cards, G. I mean, I'm not a cards in a deck, G, waiting to get picked. That's not me, G. Okay? That's just not me, and that's not you. So what you got to understand is you can't, as a man, bro, you cannot prevent flakes. I tell you this. The only way you're going to prevent flakes is if you don't deal with women who make it hard for you. That's the only way. Now, I'm not saying that making it hard for you are tests. Women are going to test you subconsciously. So you have to be so cold that you're going to automatically pass those tests. I'm talking about a woman playing too much of the games. Because we can see through a woman's game, fellas.
Do you feel like you play too much of a game?
No.
Not at all.
I'm straightforward. I don't got time to waste.
Okay. So if a guy wants to see you, you're going to be like, no, yes? Oh, okay. Sure like that.
We are aware of their games and what they're going to do. We see past that, right? I want you to see past that, right? So when she's making it really tough, that's when you just put it down and go away. That way you can prevent the flakes. See, you get flaked on because she's just not in the mood. You get flaked on because she's just not interested. You get flaked on and she wastes your time because she thinks you're a joke. And if she thinks you're a joke, what you're going to do is step back because you're not no joke. And you're going to show her that I'm not no joke. I'm not nobody to play with. I'm not what you think this is, G. And you got to show a woman that. Fella, let me tell y'all something, man. You can't just tell a woman stuff, man. You got to really show them. You got to really show a woman that you about that action. Just like when you talking, you seducing her through your words and stuff, and then you get with her in the bed and you can't perform right, man, that woman might not never give you another chance. That's why you got to back up the things that you say. Right? You go on a date with one chick, and you will go on a date with a chick, and then the next day, man, she might not ever hit you back. Man, who cares? On to the next one. You said you got chicks in your rotation, right? I'm not going to shame you and make you feel bad because you haven't dug nothing out yet. Your time is coming. But you need to. You can see how it feels. It feels great. Especially when she wants you. Especially when she wants that energy, that connection with you. And all.
Okay, so that brings up a good point. When you are into a guy versus when you're not into a guy, what are the difference when one is trying to see you?
When the guy I'm interested in is trying to see me, let's do something. Are you busy later? I'm making concrete plans.
Okay.
When a guy I'm not interested in is trying to see me, I'll be like, oh no, but you can come visit me at work.
Damn. Okay, so work is like the lounge stuff you were talking about earlier? Okay, so like spend money on you type.
Yes. You want to spend money on me, might as well come to my job and see me there.
Don't do it.
All that is, oh yeah, I definitely love to meet you. Oh yeah, I definitely love to spend time with you. Those are the kind of women you want in your life. You want those kind of women in your life. You want the genuineness in your life. You don't want the force. See, when you force it, you get forced results. You don't want to force it. You don't ever want to force her. You can't make a woman do something she don't want to do. You can't do that. This is what I want to tell you guys. You're not Professor Xavier. You can't make a woman do something she don't want to do, G. You can't. What you finna do? Grab her by the head and make her give you some brain, G? No. Can't do that. She gotta wanna do.
Okay, that brings up a side question that I don't think I've ever asked a woman on this show.
Okay.
What he just said about grabbing a woman and making them suck your dick, whatever the fuck. How aggressive do you want your men? See what I mean? So that's why I want to start asking that question, because I did a video doing the public interviews where you like run around and ask like the funny questions and shit. I've asked how aggressive do you want your men, and majority of them said very aggressive.
I'm into BDSM.
Hold on, wait, what?
BDSM.
What is that?
It's basically bondage, domination.
Okay.
Sadism, masochism.
Okay.
So it's a lot of
all right.
pain.
I'm out.
It's a whole other world that's in sex. So
let's
like
rewind.
That shit.
Let's rewind a little bit, because I'm not even talking about sex. I'm talking about like before the sex.
Oh, I mean, okay, so it varies. Like, of course, there needs to be an element of sensualism, and there needs to be an element of, like gentleness, unless it was prior, we spoke about that we're gonna have a BDSM session. We're gonna have like an aggressive session.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then if that's the case, you better fucking put some fear in my heart. Like
Okay, I'm not even talking about before that. So for instance, there's obviously a thin line between just hanging out friends,
right,
versus I make a move type of thing.
Right.
So where does that thin line come for you with aggression, with passism, with all that?
So first and foremost, I hate it, like despise when a guy wants to hang out, but I know their intentions aren't just hanging out. Okay. Tell me you want to fuck. Just tell me that. Like, tell me.
Hold on, I gotta do pushback. Majority of the time, if a man is very honest, he's not met with good things.
I guess so. A woman will get they'll feel disrespected and this, that, exactly. The third. But for me, I like to know, I don't want to be, or I'll tell them, I'll be like, this is nothing sexual. Okay. It's purely hanging out. I as a woman have to do that for myself, because I don't want to hit with the surprise, or I go to the bathroom, come back in the room, and boom, your dick is out. Like, damn, bro, put that shit away. We dead ass fucking playing Scrabble or some shit like that. You over here with your dick out. What the fuck? That's weird. So, right. It's never happened. It's never happened to me. It's just a scenario, but that I don't ever want to happen to me. Yeah. So I make sure, hey, I'm not trying to be like that. I just want to let you know.
Okay. I have a pushback question. Okay. Why even hang out if you're gonna put that box there? If you're gonna put those barriers there?
If it's someone that I'm interested in, I just okay. If it's someone that I'm interested in, and I don't feel like fucking that day or anything like that, then I'm gonna let them know. Okay. But if I feel like I have to put that barrier, especially when it's someone that I just want to be friends with, or I'm not interested in, I'm not hanging out with you, period.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting at. I was like, why would you put the barrier and then hang out with them afterwards?
So it's if I'm interested in somebody and, it's the first couple times we're hanging out, then I'm going to say, hey, I just want to let you know, whether they feel offended or not, they have to respect that. Okay. Yeah. But if I am not interested in you and I have to tell you that, I'm not hanging out with you.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, damn. She got to want to do it. She gotta look. She gotta look at you and want to do that to you. That's how it gotta be. Or you can persuade her, and then it's turning her on with your words, your persuasiveness. Just like the video game, G. Sometimes certain items.
What?
I feel like that's coercion, though.
Okay, how? Please
because
tell
it's
me.
like, if I initially didn't want to, then why are you trying to persuade me to?
Because that's life. What do you mean? What the fuck? I'm so confused
He
right
said
now.
that's life, but
That's life.
I don't know.
I persuaded you. Well, I didn't persuade you, but I persuaded you to get on this podcast. You didn't know nothing about podcasts.
Oh no, that's different. That's different though. We're talking about a sexual act.
That's
you know?
That's all the same things to me. So if you choose to be on this podcast,
Right.
when I presented you with the opportunity to be on this podcast,
Thank you,
how is that manipulation or a bad thing?
No. That's not.
No, I'm not saying that particular
But, like,
thing
as
an
like,
analogy for sex. Like,
it's like,
hey, I got some good dick. You want some good dick? And you're like, you know what? I actually need some good dick right about now. How is that a bad thing to try to?
Oh no, that's not. No, that's not. But let's say I'm like, no, I'm cool. You know, like I'm not really like down for that.
Okay, cool.
And then you're like, but, like I just said no.
Okay,
you got
gotcha.
me? Versus like you gave me, you gave me the pitch. You're like, hey, this is me.
Okay.
I got this. And I'm like, you know what? I think that's fuck it. Yeah.
Okay,
You got
but
me?
I still had to push back on the first one.
Okay.
So a lot of times women are not gonna just give it up on the first, hey, let's fuck. You're not gonna be like, yes. You know what I mean? Majority of women.
You'd be surprised.
Okay,
You'd be
majority
surprised.
of women is not gonna be like, hey, let's fuck. Okay,
course.
yes. So you have to do some
Right.
persuasiveness to get them to have sex with you. So how is that a bad thing, like you said earlier?
Okay, so I there's a thin line. There's like a thin line where it's like, first of all, if a woman wants to fuck you, she's already knows that off rip. She already knows that off rip that she wants to fuck you. When
Okay.
is the question at hand?
Oh, okay.
So that's different.
Interesting perspective.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like, if I don't want to fuck you at all, and then you're trying to persuade me to fuck you, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Okay.
But I feel like women should give men signs that they want to fuck them, like, you know, like flirty eyes or like certain touches, you know. Maybe drop a little joke, like a sexual innuendo or something like that. You know, like there's things, or maybe they have a drink and then they take a shot, you know, so, like, especially if you're on a first date, sometimes,
Welcome to
you know,
our lives.
right, a woman will be like, you know what, I'm gonna get a little boozy because I want to, like, you know, I want this shit to go down,
Pop
you know.
off. Got you. Yeah.
So like, you gotta pay attention to how much a woman is drinking too if you're out.
That's a different thing. Okay.
Definitely. If you see you're on a date and a woman is drinking, give her water. I swear to God, she's gonna be like, oh yes, that's.
Wait, what? Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
I know. For me especially, if we're out on a date, right?
Okay.
And I already know I'm gonna fuck you. I mean, we already, like, you know, we got that flirtation going on and everything like that. And you don't see me drinking water, be like, hey, can I get 2 bottles of water? You know, that shows a sign that you care.
Okay.
That shows, it's a small little subtle thing that shows a sign that you care.
Okay.
Women love caring men.
Okay.
You know, it's subtle. It's not saying like, oh, why are you drinking so much? Da, 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 da. It's saying like,
I'm here to protect you and take care of you.
Right, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
You want a woman to feel cared for and comfortable. So
Yeah.
something like that, I
agree with that.
as a big kill. Yes, let's do it. You know, just you see, it's little things like that.
Okay. We're gonna get back to that on the
Okay.
behind the scenes, but let's continue this video.
In the shopping clerk, man, he might not give you that item for that price. But if you persuade him, just like them Oblivion games, you could persuade him. He'll think about it, lower his price. He might give it to you for free because of your mouthpiece. That comes with game. That comes with strategy. We all have game out here, but you gotta have game out here. You can't see. You cannot have game. You cannot not have game because you won't win. Not in this world. It's probably some other world. Not in this world. You won't win. You gotta have. And game is just strategy. Strategy to adapt to certain situations that's going on in your life. That's game. Strategies to adapt to certain situations in your life. It's not just women. It's throughout life. Throughout sports. In the business world. In your career world. That is game. Strategy that you can use. That's what it's about. Don't let no woman use you forever and ever and ever and ever. You can't let a woman do that to you.
Okay, quick question. Have you ever coerced a guy into some dick?
You know what? I gotta be honest. I can't lie. I definitely have. But this is the thing. Like, as women, we don't see it the same as women, which we totally need to not do that, because it is the same. If my man don't want to give me dick, how dare I sit there and be like, "But can I please have some dick, please? I'll do all the dishes."
Hold on, that's a different conversation, because I feel like if you're taking that person off the market, then you do have some obligation to fulfill their desires in some type of capacity.
Okay, versus like if we're just like, and I'm just like, "Hey, what you got under there?"
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just
can
you ask me how my day was first? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, okay. I get it, because like we all have our moods, and we all
sometimes
maybe they just want to cuddle up. They're not feeling themselves. It's one of those days, and it's
Who
just
are you
like,
dating?
Who am I dating?
No, I'm meaning like what guy is like, I just want to cuddle up. I was just thinking in my head.
You'd be surprised. I mean, but it's not often, so.
Okay, all right.
But you ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gonna get nothing done. You're not gonna accomplish anything. And you're gonna go in circles. Like a hamster wheel, G. The flakes is gonna happen. It's a part of the game. And with the flakes, I mean, you set up the date, and then when you set up the date, she don't reply. She replied late, like as if you a joke. So if she replied late, like as if you a joke, what you have to do as a man is you have to punish her for that. You have to show her why the punisher exists. Okay, now what you gonna do for me now? You have to do that. And if she's not...
What? See, bust out laughing over there. What are your thoughts?
The Punisher. Like, what?
He means that in the sense of like setting boundaries.
Yes.
And if they cross those boundaries, then you put them back in a boundary.
I agree.
Okay.
I definitely agree, because I would do the same thing.
Oh, you do?
Like, if we make plans and you flake on me or something like that, you need to make it up to me. And if not, this is just not what it is, and that's fine.
Okay. I fuck with it.
I'm willing to... If the woman's energy is not, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'll make it up to you."
Yes.
Just like the job interview.
Yes.
They lay, "Oh, if you just please give me another chance. Reschedule, please give me..." I've been there. I've been there when I missed my bus to a job interview and I had to come the next day. I'm begging them on the phone. Something happened that was unfortunate. "Can you please give me another chance? I'll be there an hour early." That's just what it is. That's the energy that she has to have with you. If it's not that, G, you don't want it. And if the flake is a no-call, no-show flake,
Ooh.
she done forever. She don't get a second chance. She done for her. Or if you want to play the game harder, if you want to run your plays right, if you want to execute your plays, if you want to write up a different play in your playbook, make her come back. Make her come back. One day, bro, you will get it. You're young, so you're going through some things. You're experiencing women throughout a young age, and that's good. But I don't want you to be overwhelmed with trying to understand these things. At the end of the day, the thing is, if a woman wants you, she's going to do everything in her power to want to get with you.
True.
And you as a man, you cannot let go of your principle as a man and be a simp just for her to so-called like you, because in this world, in the real world that we live in today, that don't work. That's the video for...
Okay, so what are your thoughts so far on this? Well, overall, this whole video.
I was gonna say I love simps, but my man cannot be a simp.
Oh, hold on.
Like...
You say you love simps,
Yeah.
but your man can't be a simp.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Like,
So meaning
okay,
like
so-
simps give you money and you love to be around simps?
No. I don't want to be around them. No, I just want them to give me money. It's a dominatrix thing. That's what that is.
Okay.
Versus
gotcha.
like my man, my man is like, I have some has alpha tendencies, is an alpha, is like, a man. And I see him and I respect him and I do for him as he does for me and whatever like that. Versus like a simp, like you have one job and one job only, and that's to worship and please me and send me money.
Woo! So, okay.
But I can't take a simp, like someone who's simping, I can't take a simp seriously to want to date them. That's not your purpose in my life. Your purpose is
Give me money.
That's it.
Okay.
$ Thea Cali.
Would you fuck a simp?
No.
Okay. If he had enough money?
No.
She thought
The money factor and sex, that's like, that doesn't matter. Like I shouldn't have to fuck you to get your money. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna fuck you then. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a different subject. So let's go.
Yeah,
let's go back to this. So overall, do you agree with what he was saying about the flakiness, setting boundaries, things like that?
I definitely do, and I feel like as a man, it's very important for you to set boundaries with yourself.
Yeah.
So
And with other people.
right.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, with other people more so, you know, so that this doesn't happen to you. Like this 19-year-old who brought this question up to him, that's a virgin and everything like that. I hope he got some ass, because that shit changes everything.
It does. I'm not even gonna let
So,
you. Yeah.
but he just needs to, like, people like that, I feel like they're so worried about finding a girlfriend or finding dates and finding love and everything like that. Like, life is not all about that. Life is not, I mean, yes, our main purpose of living is love, but, you know, all right, go to school, right? Go to school, pick up a hobby.
Oh, no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
you know, like in
100%.
that sense,
Yeah.
you know, like that other shit is cool and all, but like sometimes you just gotta fall back, worry about yourself, and like you'd be surprised.
And help yourself grow so that way they're not flaking on you as much.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And learn the signs of flakiness and flaky women.
So you're saying learn the science of a woman who won't flake on you versus who will flake on you.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I was gonna say something. I forgot.
But she forgot.
Oh yeah. It's like look at all their past dates and flakes and whatnot, and what is the common denominator there?
Okay.
You know, you gotta look at what the common denominator is.
And it could be you. So you might need to change yourself.
Could be something that you said, or like he said, you gotta get flat. You gotta like, you know, do something.
Yeah. All right. Where can they find you?
At Thea Cali with 2 eyes on Instagram and Twitter.
All right. And it's your boy Don Jaye. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the links will be in the description below. I'm out. Peace.